Hello, today I am painting my second dog, Winnie. This is another Paint With Me video. I did paint my first dog, Chewy, and if you would like to go see that video, it should be on my playlist. My dog, Winnie, is a Siberian Husky and Lab mix, and she is very cute, but sometimes very annoying. So, let's get into it. So first I attempted to sketch her out, but then I decided that I should probably paint the background first. And I'm using this really pretty, like, blue-ish color sort of thing. And just making sure that I get into all those corners and such, and gotta make sure that you get those sides. I often forget to paint the sides of my canvases. And then when I was doing the second coat, I was trying to get paint out, and I couldn't get it out, so then this happened. Which, don't do what I do and try to aggressively throw the paint bottle just to try to get paint, because then that will probably happen to you, and it almost went off of the canvas and probably onto my art desk, which would have been a disaster. So don't do that. So I am now starting with my sketch of her, and I actually had a really hard time getting a sketch of her going. I couldn't figure out like where I was supposed to like draw the lines, so I imported a picture of her into Krita, which is my animating software, and I just traced it over so I could see where the contour lines are, and I found that really helpful. You could also probably just import it into like Google Slides or Google Drawings, and it would work the same if you don't want to like download Krita, but I found it really helpful, especially because I couldn't see like her contour lines when I just looked at her. And then my dog is completely black, and she only has some white spots on her, so black is like a really hard color because it's such a dark color to show definition with. So I had to use like grays, but I didn't want it to be too gray because the color of her is black, so I really had to think about like where the light was coming in and where I could like show that, because it was really difficult. I normally don't really paint realistic things. I'm more of like cartoony or like semi-realistic. I suppose this one isn't too realistic, but it's realistic for me. So I started on her white patch on her bottom, and then I tried to blend it out to get like that fur effect, but I probably should have done a second coat of the white. I did come back and do a second coat of the white, but I should have done it before I blended in. I was really trying to get like that fur, because she's kind of furry. Yeah, and you can see I'm going in with the second coat of the white after I had already blended everything in, so don't do that. I really tried to get that black, like just like specific parts black, so you could see the definition. I think I did pretty well. And then I'm starting in on her eyes, and her eyes are these really pretty amber color eyes, so I had to do like a lot of paint mixing to get those, and I did little tiny things. And so then for the final thing, I took some paint pens and I just outlined some of the things, and then I added a bunch of shapes and that stuff. So I really liked it. It was something new that I tried, and I think that she looks pretty good with all of them. And finally, this is the final product. And thank you so much for watching.